18A.
18B.
I sat in seat 23E.
14 seat C.
Row 17A.
I'm row 20.
21D. That's 21D.
I am in 16G, I believe.
Seat 16.
And I'm 19G.
Did a Twilight Zone years and years ago where the extras, it was very critical what all the extras did, and at the end of that I just had this sort of epiphany where I realized that extras could make or break you as a director, and that by and large extras were incredibly responsible people, took it very seriously what they were doing, and rarely got thanked. So I just made it a policy to thank them and to talk to them and treat them like human beings.
We are contributing and to the scene, to that explosiveness of it, or the emotionalness of it, whatever it is.
We're really nothing more than things to be moved around.
Every aspect of theater is so important. The show is about you, nothing else. You are the show. You're not just a thing.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are in a way,
Well,
because you're playing a role.
You're just playing. You just sit there. In some cases, they're just told.
Either way,
and
it's like they take you, sit you there, and you sit there, and you don't do anything else other than sit there.
Flight 1019, service to Miami, Florida.
We think that the hidden message of this movie is not what goes on the plane, but actually it's a test to see what goes on with the extras in the holding area.
I'm Sebastian Mazzola. I am the PA running the background on this job. This is my world, as I call it, my holding. So this is where we keep all of our background, anywhere from 50 to, say, 110 people at any given point. These are the rooms. They've all kind of found their little cliques. It's kind of amusing. They all have their little areas, and this is walking into their world as well as mine. This room, which in the morning is my extras check-in room, where I bring everybody in, sign them in, give them their vouchers, which acts as their time card per se. Once that's done, it turns into a full-fledged casino.
He had the flush. Incredible. He's probably in here 5-6 hours a day. Yeah. Playing poker. This is
Anyway, this is a sick room from what I understand. No one's returned here yet.
Here you go.
All right.
Sorry, they all asked to come on in here. All the ones with the makeup off are running out of the room.
Sorry.
This is a sleeping room.
No, it's my time.
This is where we rest.
Oh, yes. We do really funny things like, draw on each other's faces and imitate each other, and there's a lot of snoring that goes on in this room as well.
These don't come around that often, this type of work. And in a situation like this, you get to meet a lot of interesting people and become kind of like a family. Makes it a lot of fun.
In an airplane, you have these people kind of there all the time, and they have to look the same, they have to have the same clothes, they have to show up with the right wardrobe. They can't be sick a single day for the whole sequence of 6 weeks because suddenly that seat is unoccupied. So it was actually a very demanding role as extras.
It's rare that you work this many days consecutively and have this much of an emphasis on one scene in a movie, because of course this movie is mainly about being on the plane.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be dimming the cabin lighting for the duration of tonight's flight. Reading lights can be activated by the button on your armrest.
My name is Jesse Jam Moran. Most of the people just call me Jam on the set here. Call me Jam. Hey, you're paying the paycheck. You just call me whatever you need, man. Since last year, I've been pursuing acting full time. You would think a role on a plane that you're just sitting down almost all the time would take no skill or take no enthusiasm whatsoever. But what you really need to do is get or develop a character for yourself. I said, okay, we're going to Miami, so I'm a mule. I'm a drug dealer. I'm something like that, My name is Juan Miguel, but I don't carry anything in my body cavity, so we don't have to worry about that. I just have cool luggage.
Well, I'm an undercover cop. and I am dragging him from Dallas to Miami because he's been selling drugs.
Dope.
Dope.
I try and develop a character that I would have fun with while I'm doing this thing. Something similar to a Tex-Mex type character. Seeing that we're supposed to be coming from Dallas going to Miami.
I have experience flying on planes, so it's easy to get into character on that.
For me, I guess you can look at me and figure that I'm some rich woman going somewhere, or I have something important to do.
I'm not really in character. I just, have a Game Boy sometimes when I'm playing.
I can't remember a time where I've said to an extra, "This is who you are," kind of your character. I understand that a lot of them kind of devise characters like that. Somebody was on the shoot actually said, "I'm a drug carrier, I'm a mule, and I'm carrying drugs," and all this stuff. You kind of, as a director, you look for the broad strokes. You look for, does it look right as a general background?
We do the blur. The best blurs in the business are right here.
None of it's reality.
What can you tell us? We can blur across the screen. You wouldn't be able to pick any of us out. We're so good.
Doing background work, people can be looked down upon in the sense that you're just a moving prop, or you're just a prop that eats food, something like that, right?
Everybody grab your stuff. We're heading all the way back past craft service to gate 203.
I personally believe, and everyone's got their own interpretations, is that the scene itself is composed of so many different elements in there. Not just set dressing, wardrobe, the principals, the background itself. Now, with the background, it adds another element to the scene that enhances the atmosphere and the perception of authenticity and sincerity of the director's vision, I would say. When it all comes into play, I think the background artist is definitely an essential part of the environment and the scene that you're trying to portray.
Crash! Hey, stop that lady!
The best part of the show is Sebastian. He is awesome.
Sebastian's great.
I'm seeing cans and cups and plates. Throw it away. I really don't feel like doing it. Again. Thank you. If anybody brings me another bag and says, hey, this was left in where we were just shooting, whoever comes up and claims it is getting signed out and is going home.
It's the last day on the plane with all the background.
This last time I'm flying for sure.
We're never taking this airplane again. It took us a month to get from Dallas to Miami. I mean,
Remember, it's been a great shoot. Loved it. Great shoot. Fantastic. Thank you.
I love doing background. It's the most, there's no words.
I mean, we've been a great group together. Made some great friends.
You meet a lot of diverse personalities working on a set like this for this long. It's kind of like a great melting pot where, when you're not working on set in front of the camera, you can just kind of sit back and observe how everything goes.
As difficult as this career choice is in the sense of stability and security, which I don't really think are terms in our business, you still do it because you love doing it.
That's a cut. Check in the gate. Very in the background. Give yourselves a hand. That was great. Well done.